Alrighty, we're good to go. Hello, my darling.
Hello, gorgeous woman. This is our fourth time lucky recording this video, but
I
I'm
know.
so excited to be here with you.
Thank you. I was feeling really excited after the third time. I was thinking third time lucky, but here we are. Today our lucky number is 4.
Absolutely, absolutely. And do you know what I love the most about this, Renee? You and I haven't talked about what we're going to talk about,
No.
even though it's our fourth time attempting it.
Yeah.
I was doing recently, and just something, I always bring my journal so I can write down my inspired ideas. And something was like, do a live with Renee. And I don't know why we didn't end up getting to do this live, but I'm glad that we get to talk here and that you and I both have no idea what we're going to say, which is totally the spirit of the Hedonistic Business Jam. So,
Exactly. It's just the absolute surrendering of trust, which was just like, and it's so the jam, like it's the essence of it is to go, you know what, we don't know what's going to come up. And you know what, I thought, what just popped in my mind is, but that's life, right? Is we don't know what's going to pop up, but it's how we respond to that. And that having that deep level of trust. So like, is there anything more beautiful and more sacred than that?
And it's the willingness to create the space without knowing what will come of it. So the willingness, like some of my biggest transformations in my life have happened when I've literally created space. Like, no more will I do this job. No more will I have this partner. No more will I play into this game of who you think that I should be.
Yeah.
And having no idea who I'm going to be and what's going to happen on the other side, but creating the space, the same thing that we're doing in creating the space to be on this video and creating the space at the jam. And that is where we get to be in communion with the divine, because that space allows it. But if we're always like taking action and always deciding what we think we should have and what we think we should do and be and say, that kind of causes a resistance. It's not space to allow the divine to work through us as well.
Absolutely. Oh, absolutely. And something that that Andrew said last time in the first jam, and I was like, oh, and that's what I love about who is attracted to it and who isn't, is he went, and I invited him in. You connected us, actually, didn't you? You brought us together. And he said he read about it and he went, that scares the absolute shit out of me, so I'm doing it. And I was like, oh my God, like I just instantly, my heart just went open, because that's exactly why I wanted to do it, because it scares me so much. I know I have to do it, and there's been so many people that have just gone, hell no, no way, and it was just that level of trust that it was the next level. It's like we're playing in waters as speakers and business owners and people, and we're just kind of navigating our way through life in a way that feels safe and good. But for me, that next level was pushing the edge beyond the edge and the edge beyond that, and just trusting that I know myself. I know my craft. I trust that whatever I need to know will be delivered in the most beautiful way, because I know that I can. I know that I'm so supported that we can do this. And the people like yourself that are willing to come on and explore that space, I just feel so honored, because we share that level of trust, which is so incredible.
And it definitely is not something that I was born with, this level of trust. Or maybe I was, and then I was conditioned out of it, and then I remembered it again. but it for me has come from falling so many times and realizing I still picked myself back up, and that actually when I was falling to the depths of what I thought I could feel, that I would be held even in those depths, that there was like I was never alone, and I am always supported. And so I trust that I don't need to decide what's going to come out of my mouth next. I am going to turn up as an empty vessel and just allow myself to be the messenger that gives. And I love that all of us, you're right, like entrepreneurs, creatives, the people who are attracted to this sort of space, all of us are doing that in some way in our lives.
Yeah.
We're not willing to settle for what is like told to us and what is scripted for us. We want to push those edges.
Yeah.
And I'm really like, my intention will be that I stand up there and do that for myself, and that we are a transmission to everyone else there of the same thing, of that courage to trust ourselves even when we have no idea what's going to come out.
That's right, exactly. And something that I love that you just said there, Kiara, was as much as we'll show up on Tuesday night as an empty vessel, but as much as that empty vessel is empty, it's also so fucking full of wisdom and depth and love and the willingness to serve others. So as much as it's empty, it's as much empty as what it is full.
Yeah.
Which I love that. I love that. And you know what, like it's been such a supercharged time over the last kind of week particularly. I'm so curious to see what's going to come up. Like I just go, oh my goodness, like what is going to come up? Because of course we don't know what's going to come up until the audience dictate that on the night. But we'll be there and we'll be ready, and we've set this beautiful, intention. And one thing that everyone always said was like the vibe was amazing. The vibe was it was really cruisy. Like it was just this like you're at a blues club, but you've got these words traveling through your body, and it was just the most amazing experience. And last time it was with 2 guys, and this time I'm really excited that it's 3 women up there that will be the transmission. And the 3 of us are so different, but yet we've got this common thread, of trust that travels through us. I'm so excited to see where it goes. It's just,
Me too. Before we finish up, I want to know, how did people feel as they left last time? What was the feedback? Because you haven't really told me much about it, and I'm sure people listening will want to know as well.
Yeah, it was really interesting because obviously what's happening or how I feel up on stage is different to how people are feeling in the audience. But afterwards, I had so many people, like one lady come up to me and she was like, I've had this question, there's something I've been questioning for months now, and tonight I got my answer. Wow. And I'm just like, yes, like, and another lady was saying like, I haven't felt alive for a really long time. Like I've been flatlined. She said, tonight was the first night in the months that I actually feel alive. And then there was another lady that was just like, the vibe of the night, like everything that came out of each speaker's mouth was amazing. And it was 3 different answers to the same question, but what people and how that landed to people in the audience was totally different. So it was just, the feedback was amazing. Like it was just, and the conversations that people had afterwards, there was no awkwardness whatsoever. And there was not, I actually said to everyone, like, we're forbidden to ask, so what do you do? Yeah. But no one wanted to. We had this conversation about, so what turns you on? What lights you up? And it was just a really beautiful, deep conversation that was shared between everybody there as a collective afterwards. So everyone left feeling hedonism just traveling through their bones, you know. And what I love about it is that it was the most raw, honest, and vulnerable transmission that I've ever heard at any speaking event ever around the world. Like, we were there not just fluffing over, seeking out pleasure or hedonism to avoid pain. We actually allowed ourselves to shine through the pain. And we went, we're actually shit fucking scared tonight doing this. It's career suicide. It's actually never been done before. But in that, the energy that created, us stepping into that space, as you said before, it allows everybody else to have the courage to step up into that space. So it was a real honor to see, you know, how everyone felt, to hear about what transpired for each as individuals. We don't know what's going to come up. The audience don't know what they're going to hear until they show up. And again, it's that level of trust, that knowing that I don't know what I want to hear, but I know it's exactly what I need.
Yeah.
So it's really cool.
So if you feel the calling, follow it.
Yeah.
That's it, right? So if anyone is listening right now and they are feeling a calling, trust that in that moment you're going to get exactly what you need. So come along and join us, because I cannot wait. I'm terrified and way more excited than I am terrified. And I'm so willing to let myself fall apart and fall together and whatever else happens on stage. So I'm so honored and I can't wait. Thank you.
I know. I can't wait. Thank you. And I'm looking forward to, looking forward to it. Yes. So if you, yes, hear the call, follow the call.
See you there.
Yes. Thanks, gorgeous.
Thank you.